Hi all, welcome back. My name is Vivek and today we are going to talk about a project. In this project we are going to use a Wi-Fi chip to control the home appliance like lamp, okay, through your mobile phone or through your web browser, right? And that is what we are going to, I am going to show you a demo. So for this, what do we need? Hardwares. What all hardwares we need? We need a ESP8266 chip which looks something like this. You need to have this chip with you. Okay, there are multiple flavors of the chip, but I would suggest you stick to this chip which is more breadboard friendly. The pin diagram of the chip looks something like this, which you have a multiple IO pins, then you have a voltage pin, a ground pin, and so on and so forth. You also have a 5 volt and a 3 volt, right? What other things you would need is apart from that you would need a breadboard power supply for 3.3 volt. Since we are using a 3.3, we are going to use a 3.3 breadboard power supply. I am also going to have a relay. Relay is required to operate a higher voltage appliance, so I have a relay with me. Okay, and what else I would need is some jumper wire and a breadboard to start off my. So I need some jumper wires, male to female and female to female and so on and so forth, right? And that is what all we would need to start up this project. On the software side, what we would need is we would need libraries specific to the board. As of now, if you can see, I am working with the ESP8266 library which I could download from internet, and the board which we are going to use it Node MCU board, right? So that is what I'm going to use this board for. Okay, I have a very small program. Okay, what it does, it basically I'm connecting to Wi-Fi parameters. I have defined my output pin as pin number 2, right? So this output will be going to my relay, right? So if you can see over here, pin number 2 would be D4, right? So just remember, this is my GPIO2 which will be act as an output and which will go into the relay to control the other appliances. Okay, so we will see that. Okay. So coming back, what we have done more is just digital output, input, and so on and so forth, right? And then once it is connected to the Wi-Fi, we have written a smaller server code. Okay, and what the server is doing, it is just allowing a connection to happen. Okay, so this is my loop where I'm asking if a client is connected or not. Okay, and allowing the client to connect, right? And I have a small HTML on the server which is running, which I would be accessing it through my Wi-Fi, right? So this is what overall is my program. So, and one more thing you need to see is you need to get which Wi-Fi network which you are being connected to. So we have an alternate program for that. Okay, and the program looks like this. Okay, I don't think I have a program here right now to show you, but let me just open up and show it to you. Okay, so that is not required at this point of time, this program which I'm going to show you, but it will be helpful to get the Wi-Fi network. And okay, so this was my first program where I could just get the Wi-Fi network. Okay, so what this will do, it will open up a serial monitor. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, just wait for some time, it's opening up. Okay, it is opening up. So I'm connected to this Wi-Fi network. Okay, and what I'm going to print is I'm going to print the IP address of my Wi-Fi network. I have to go to Tools, Serial Monitor. So right now it's not working because I'm not connected. Okay, and this should be required when this would be displayed only when you are connected to your USB port. Okay, but if you see this program, it is much simpler. Okay, it just lets you know the IP address of your Wi-Fi or the local IP of your device. Okay, and then you will use that IP address to control it remotely, right? So this program just tells you the IP address. Okay, so we have built upon this program in the next thing where we are printing the IP address, right? If you can see, okay, and then we are connecting through this to control my relay. I'm going to show you my circuit diagram now. Okay, so something went wrong in between. I'm not sure what happened, but it suddenly got disconnected, I guess. Okay, no problem. So we might have left off from certain things, so I'll just repeat this program for you. Okay, so this program does in the setup. A setup is a one-time activity and which we are using a pin number 2, and we are trying to print the connectivity, or trying to just show you that we are connected to this pin, right? And once the server is started, right, what we are going to do is we are going to print the IP address. So this is a one-time activity. After that, what we are going to opening up a client. Okay, and if the server is available, if the number of connections are not more, okay, and the server is still available and it's not down, it will try to, the client will try to connect. Okay, and then what it's try to do, it will try to throw out this this HTML on the client browser, right? And finally when you close it, the client got disconnected, right? One more thing which is important over here is I am using this output pin 2. Okay, and this output pin 2 which is the output which is coming from the pin number 2 of my board. Okay, so my relay would be connected to this pin, okay, which is a D4 over here. Okay, and this is what I'm going to control it. Okay, so let me just go back and show you more what is that. So hope now you understood the program. So very first thing what we will do, any guesses? Right, we have to burn this program, right? So we will burn this program into my, okay, what we will do is we will burn the program, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to burn this program. Okay, and in order to burn the program, what you need to do is you need to connect your board, okay, to your, so let me just take it slightly nearer to this. Okay, so hope you are able to see that. Okay, right, let me just take it everything up for you. Okay, so now if you can see over here, okay, so this board is there. Okay, and this board is connected on one side. Okay, so let me just, okay, right, so this is the USB cord and I'm connecting that to my laptop because I wanted to burn the code. And then once you do that, you just have to do one thing, is you just say upload the codes, right? So that is pretty simple. Okay, and once you burn the code, okay, I will just show you a couple of pins which we have used. Okay, in this node module we have used a pin called okay, so I'll just show you. So we have used two pins. Okay, one pin is basically for the ground. Okay, so we have used 4 pins. One is for the ground. Do I use 4? No, sorry about this. We use only 3 pins. One is this 2 pins, which is voltage and the ground, and the GPIO02. Right? So this is the pin from where I will take the output and push it to my relay. Okay, so I'll just show you the relay also. Right, so the relay is there with me in my hand. Right, so if you can see over here, right, so this is my relay. And this relay is basically going to get the data. So 3 pins are there. So this is a 5-volt relay. So I have taken a 5-volt from my power supply. Okay, so I have another instrument to give the power supply of 5-volt. Okay, and the ground. And one pin is directly connected to the pin number D4. Okay, so that is what the output from the pin number D4 from my node is going to the input of the relay. Right, so that is what we have done. And then the breadboard power supply with breadboard just goes the power for the breadboard. Okay, and that just goes into 5-volt and a 3.3 volt. Okay, because my node MCU needs 3.3, so I've just connected my node MCU to the 3.3 power supply from my breadboard power supply. Okay, and once you burn this code, you can disconnect your USB your Wi-Fi chip from your laptop. Okay, and what you can do, you can just get to the URL. Okay, so what is that URL under which this your device is working? My device is right now working on 102 port. Okay, let me just see if it is still connected. Okay, so I need to switch on everything. I don't think I have switched on. Let me just do a switch on for you. Okay, so once I do a switch on, I should be able to access this URL. Let me see if it is available. It's not reachable, so we have to wait for some time. Okay, so my Wi-Fi network is also disconnected at this point of time, okay, or the Wi-Fi router. So we are now switched on the Wi-Fi router, okay, because my chip is now connected to my Wi-Fi router. Okay, so let me just do this. It will take couple of minutes to switch on. Okay, in the meantime I'll show you the entire board. Okay, so I don't think I have clean image, but let me try to take a clean image and show you. Okay, okay, I'll just do a power off. Okay, so I think now it has come. Okay, so let's see that if it is available. Still taking some time for me to work on. Okay, so anyway, what I was trying to show you is a power supply. Okay, so breadboard power supply. I will quickly show you that. Okay, maybe. Okay, so I hopefully okay. 100. So this IP address, as I mentioned, right, the IP address which I am not able to show you. Okay, but this is what it should print once it is connected. Okay, you can always see it is connected and then preview through the monitor. Okay. It's taking some amount of time to just load it for me. Okay. 160, 92, 168, 100. Okay. Okay, great. So, I'm trying to now access my web page, right? So my web browser is running on this. So I'm trying to hit this URL through my client, right? So and then when I hit this, I get this lamp on and off. Right? So what is actually doing is when I click on this on or off, okay, it will change the output on the pin number D4, right? So just remember this, right? So we have used this D4, okay, and that is what we have built as part of the code, right? So where is the code? Okay, is the code open? Correct. So here is the code, right? So what we are going to hit this pin number 2 and then make it as a 1 or 0 based on whatever request is coming from the client, right? So since the request is coming as on, it will switch on the output. Okay, and that output is basically, right, so what is happening is that output is basically controlling your, so output from the D4 is basically controlling your relay, right? So that's what I'll do. I'll say it on, okay, and then I'll say off, right, and then I say on, off. So what is happening is the pin values are getting changed, okay, and that is how the relay is getting operated. Okay, so I think there is some problem with that. I'm not able to show you because it went again down for some reason. The ESP module has gone down, but anyway, so this is what I wanted to show you as part of this session, and it's very simple. You can operate it over the internet. Right now it's within the localized Wi-Fi, but in the future module what we will see, we will host up into different servers. So you see this, there is something again wrong with this chip, but we'll get back to that. Right now this is what I wanted to cover as part of this entire video session, and hope to meet you for the next video session. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.